as Africans, we can only be proud because for so long, our leaders have been gagged for fear that if they want re-election, Western countries can have their own ways of infiltrating and doing machinations and influencing our elections, blackmailing us with lack of funding, painting our leaders black sometimes. So for once, maybe in previous times, we've had really towering figures like Fidel Castro, Muammar Gaddafi, Robert Mugabe, and others. Maybe for the upteenth time, to have such an opportunity for the Ghanaian leader to put Ghana on the map as the leader of Africa, because south of the Sahara were the torchbearers in gaining independence to inspire other nations. So if today our president fears no sabotage because there's no need for re-election, he's speaking truth to power on no mean a platform but the UN General Assembly, we can only be proud as Africans. And he touched on key attributes of the very foundational thoughts and philosophy on which the United Nations is built. First of all, the League of Nations had come as a precursor after the First World War. It couldn't prevent the Second World War. So the United Nations should be decisive, should be assertive, so that there is no Third World War. So if you are a group that has been formed after the Second World War, don't be like the League of Nations. And that was quite profound. If today nations can invade other people, kill people in their thousands and tens of thousands, we have Ukraine, we have the Gaza Strip, and other conflicts. He mentioned Sudan and others. The UN just has to be more assertive. And I believe the UN should have a standby army that can say, whatever country you are, you can take unilateral decisions to invade other countries. And the UN will have a multinational force that will stop you. But if always veto-wielding nations that have permanent seats on the UN Security Council can decide to invade Iraq, in the case of the United States, and do whatever they want in Syria, support Israel to do what it is doing in Palestine, Russia invades, Ukraine and all that, it doesn't bode well for the United Nations. And I believe those thoughts were quite profound from His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and kudos to him.